and welcome. It's Monday, and just a couple of tiny glitches with start listening, but apologies for that. Not my fault. Just glitching away, Twitch glitch. And today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to just basically, obviously, got 250 points, ready for Worlds. No secrets. This would be the deck that I would be running at a League Cup if I was running Tapu Bulu. So welcome to the stream. We're on for a couple of hours. Join the chat as well. I've got a couple of codes to give away as well. So thank you for your patience. I'm going to give you a code. Pop on the chat. And you'll be able to see these two codes. Thanks, legit. I'll just turn down the music a little bit. There we go. Music. Putting in codes. There we go. How you doing, legit? Can I actually be seen? Let's have a look. Yep, I can be seen. I think I'm a bit loud now at the moment. There we go. Here's the second code. Oh, that's what happens. It's there. Enjoy codes. We love codes. We love giving away codes. Codes. P. H J W. Damn it, I just left PTCGO. Get back on! Get back on! I'll give you a game as well. I'm okay with a game. No worries. Okay, I'm just going to whiz through this because this is a deck that will change. Okay? This is a deck that will change during the course of the morning. You may not be able to see it, but I've actually got 5 lightning. Let's have a look. Here we go. Let's find a nice little happy medium with the music there. Alright, okay, so welcome, good morning. Easter Monday. Trying to stay away from the chocolate eggs that are running around the house at the moment. How many Togepi's have you eaten? I'm waiting for you, legit. But please promise me that you will not just be looking at the screen, looking at my hand. Oh, I don't mind actually. It's all good practice. Follow the journey. If you follow us, you will actually your name will appear right at the bottom of the screen. But I need this to be tested out. So if you are not following us, please follow us, and you'll get like this little zombie thing that just like goes woo. Thank you, Van Slab, for our latest follow. Okay, right. Okay, so let's just have a quick look-see. What is the same, and what is different? So what I'm going to be looking at. So let's just have a look. So we got your 3/3 grubbing line. I am a firm disbeliever of Chargebug being present in this deck. This is very John Roberts 2-esque. What's really interesting is that John Roberts has now taken his deck in the direction where you are now playing a 2/2 auxiliary for the extra drip drawing.
back of my mind thinks I need that space, so maybe perhaps you could actually have like a nice little happy medium with one Orangaroo and a 1/1 auxiliary line. That's something I'd like to maybe test out this morning if it is necessary. Okay, if it is necessary. On top of that, we've also got your Vikavolt. There's only been a relatively few games where I've thought, right, okay, I need to have like heavy ball to find a charge by. Very, very rare. Very rarely find that. I think I can get away with it. The games that I would need it, I'm winning anyway, and the games that I don't need it, I don't need it. So, strong charge. Excuse me. Obviously, powering up Nature's Judgment, Tapu Wilderness. Nature's Judgment, arguably one of the most busted attacks in the game. Mew, easily substitute Coco in for the second Mew. Like it because it's just like Buzzwole. The hardest matchups I'm finding is Buzzwole Garb, or just like anything Garb is just something that is very, very, very hard to cope with. So what I'm doing at the moment is I am putting 3 Field Blower in because I just do not like to have difficulties with Garbodors. I will add you very, very shortly. In actual fact, I'll add you now. We go. How do we do this? XX legit. XX legit. XX1. Oh, BTCJ. XX legit. XX1. Please accept. Thank you. 2 Lele, I think is compulsory. I don't think you really need 3. I think it crowds a bench. I don't like starting with it at all. Escape Rope was not popular, and then suddenly became a little bit popular. You could play just a switch if you want to be a little more conservative. It's absolutely fine. 4 Rare Candy, a must. 2 Heavy Ball, seen some lists drop down to 1 with 1 Nest Ball. 4 Ultra Ball, absolute must. You need to try and get out that Vikavolt as quickly as possible. 2 Bridget, I don't like playing the 1. 2 Cynthia, or 1 or 0. I think Giovanni's Skin because I just like it. Okay, I just like it. That extra 20 in there is brilliant. Can easily play a Kukui. It's fine. Gladion to cover my absence of a second NG recycler because I don't think you really need 2 in the game. Don't really. However, I've just noticed that I've got 4 lightning, so I'm going to go back up to 5, and I need to drop something now, which is not very useful. Oh yeah, I was playing about with double colours as well. Double colours is actually really good if you play with the Clefairy, and if you also decide to start attacking at some stage with Electro Cannon. And in addition to that, I have experimented with a Vikavolt GX as well, so I've really taken it into that direction. 3N, really like 3N, but can actually drop that down to 2N, 2 Cynthia if you need the extra space, 3 Skylar. So what I was doing at the moment was I was actually experimenting with 4 Choice Bands. So I'm going to match it with what I've just been playing and testing with. So there we go, FK Bulu, aka Giovanni's Bulu. Let's see where you are legit. I can see ya. Let's have a challenge. Brilliant. Wow, Buzzwole Garb. Let's see. Thank you very much for offering up the game. Where are you watching from? Okay, other directions that you can take this deck. Someone particularly likes Pheromosa in here, but we still need to get a hold of the Buzzwole Garbodor matchup, and then we can start putting little swanky text in. Right, okay, so we've got a Regirock. Okay, that's looking good for me. That's not looking good for me. That would look good for me if it was an auxiliary build.
Been there a couple of times, San Diego. Went there in 2001, San Diego. And I returned there as well for another World Championships. Loved it. Yeah, I did go in there 2001. Met many brilliant players for the first time there. Alex Brusso, Jason Platzinski, lots of fantastic characters. Matt Dunford, just people that I've remained friends with for life. Okay, right. So, are you playing? Yeah, you're ready to go with your Buzzwell. Well, I definitely want to get the Bulu out. Now here I'm starting to think, right, okay, empty out my hand, and therefore go with an Oranguru and a Grubbin, just specifically for this setup at the moment. I'm going to attach for encounter, and I'm going to Field Blower your Floatstone and Brooklet Hill. Okay. Force the encounter and get the Lele in my hand. So you got multiple threats on your bench. You got Lycanroc. I'm thinking about that. Not necessarily as a full-out attacker, although I'm already showing a vulnerability to a very, very rapid attack by Lycanroc. So I'm going to see whether you actually go quite aggressively, or whether you choose to do that setup. I see you've got Lele, one to tag. N, interesting. Okay. Most likely prompted by the location of the Lele. It's a shame I had the Rare Candy and the Vikavolt in hand. Okay, now I've actually got a Guzma. Oh, Parallel City, which actually does help me. So I'm going to get rid of the Oranguru because I don't want to lose out to a double snipe with Grubbins. Glad that I don't have the Tapu Bulu going down, because I wouldn't be able to cope too well with this level of intense pressure. The biggest threat at this moment in time is the Rockruff. So I'm gonna peck at that. Really tempted to go with the Grubbin, and that would be interesting. I'm gonna fight in Fury Belt to try and survive an imminent attack from Buzzwell. Don't like that parallel sitting at all, but I think I can wait. So, Horn attack for the 80. Wow, awesome prize. That now does set me up, as long as I find a grass energy. So assuming that you will have 2 energies back in. So I'm assuming that you will then have either a Sycamore or a Max Elixir in hand, perhaps 2. To set up a... Oh, okay. Oh, that's interesting. You got rid of the artillery. You went for a card advantage of 5 rather than 7 to set up the artillery. Okay, so there goes the GX attack. Now it's a shame that my Oranguru is prized. Okay, right. I have to think about this one. 1500. Okay, do I want to save the field blow? No, I do want to save field blow, but I've already used Oranguru. Cynthia is my go-to, but you have 6 in hand, and I really would like to play the N as well. It's the energy that's really getting me at the moment. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. All right. Don't think Field Blower is worth throwing away at this stage. All right. Let's cast it aside. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. So... Okay, right. Strong charge. I'm also looking at my other options as well. Okay, right, I think I know what to do. So the grass energy goes on there because I want to copy. Historically, I should attach to the Bulu. Because if you were to Guzma up, you would probably want to Guzma up the Vikavolt. It's at this stage that I would think, right, perhaps I need to get a charger bug. It's only at this stage though. I think I'm going to go with that and restrict my bench. There we go. Okay. How many rare candy have I been through? Well, I have no choice but to restrict my bench because Parallel City is in play, but I think I'm okay at this moment in time. I can foresee a Guzma, but that does save the Mew. So, a bit of a sticky situation here. Okay. Cynthia. So we're at a little bit of an impasse. It all depends on what you find from that Cynthia. Okay. Okay. So does the Vikavolt gun go down?
Well, I need to keep one Vikavolt. I don't think I'm going to have time to get 2 Vikavolts within this game. I don't really want to take too much energy away from me. The Lycanroc is weak to grass, so I should be okay with the choice band going. As soon as one goes down, I've got Lele, and that will probably get me out of the situation that I am in at the moment. Because I'm looking to Lele, Skylar, Rare Candy, the Vikavolt. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, I can also just retreat. So that is probably what I'm going to do because I haven't played my recycler. Note that I don't need 2. Okay, so I'm going to strong charge. Just want to secure. Yeah, Energy Recycle is in there. Gladion is in there as well. It's got a Fighting Fury belt, so I'm looking okay at the moment. Okay. Okay. Let us Nature's Judgment without the discard. Am I playing the Parallel City in that direction? Could have Lele. I didn't play the Parallel City. Could have Lele, Skylar, Candy for the second Vicar. Yeah, Professor Oaks, I didn't actually play the Parallel City. I did have a chance of discarding it earlier, but didn't want to have Lycanroc's dangerous rogue attack at that point in time being a threat. I hope that is... Oh my bad, just got here. It's okay, Oaks. No worries. Give us a follow, by the way. Appreciate the game, legit. Looks like it came down on my side. Never really liked Parallel City in Bulu. It has been a thought, but the reduction of 20 is just too detrimental. Do you want another game, legit? Do you want to re? Give us a yes shout. I wasn't sure whether the shore was a shore from another stream channel. Sure, I can learn this. Sure, I can learn. No worries at all. All right. Okay. A very good solid build. And the micro decisions are really clutch as well. So it's not easy. Not an easy matchup. Hugely enjoyable matchup, I have to say, but not an easy matchup at all. But oh. But I do find Buzzwole Garb a bit tougher. This matchup can go either way as well. So, and I do like Buzzwole Lycanroc. Amazing deck. I played it in the League Cup just without any practice, and I got top 8 with it. It was very nice. Okay, you got a potential one-hit KO. Which is not... Oh, I want to try and get around this. I would be forced to Heavy Ball. At least I've got Energy Recycler in the deck. Can't afford to just bridge it, Skylar bridge it. Love to, but have to Heavy Ball. I just cannot afford to lose on the first turn. Where are we? There we go. Okay. However, what I'm now going to do is I'm now going to attach a lightning energy for multiple reasons. I'm going to hang on to. No, I'm going to put that on the active for a very good reason. The reason being that my opponent's Regirock is weak to grass, so I could potentially be hitting it out for 60 and then get a choice band grass energy to KO it. It's a shame that is not a field. Oh, do you know what? It's too. Alright, I would normally not do this, okay? I would normally not do this, but I'm going to see whether I can go for it. If I get a field blower and a choice band, it knocks out my opponent's Regirock for the game. But I would not normally do this. Strong charge. Field blower and choice band. It's all maxed out, so here we go. Got it. Good game. Electric cannon. Do you want a rematch? GG. That was a risk. That was a risk to take. But because I actually had maximum choice span and I had the field blowers in there as well, it was a risk worth taking. However, you had a bricky start, so it didn't really matter. Nothing in hand, yeah. Not surprised at all. And Vikavolt Bulu players, when they play the deck frequently enough, they actually realise that Grubbin is a very, very strong attacker against grass wheat Pokemon. I mean, it's the equivalent of having that psychic routes against Buzzwole. 20, choice band, 50, up to 100. Oh, is this going to happen again? Okay. This is where the Giovanni scheme doesn't put me at an advantage, but I do have Cynthia, and I know that the Giovanni scheme is in the deck as well. However, what I probably would need to do is I would probably need to just Cynthia. This is a difficult one. If I get a Bridget, that would be ideal. That is not ideal. That is not ideal because a 50 would put me out. It's a difficult one. I'm actually tempted to play the Glaceon. Wow. Okay. That was a risk. Let's see my map. I've got 2 Ultra Balls, so I can get something.
it would have to be the if I had another basic, it would be the Lele. But because I don't have a basic and I can't afford a game to get knocked out, I have to Ultra Ball. Okay. It would have to be the Scheme. So I want a Cynthia next turn. The counter argument is that I could have got the Lele and I would have managed to get the basic guaranteed on the bench. So if I wanted to go in for a slightly longer setup, that would have been fine. But I actually do you know what? I'm changing my mind now already. Yeah, do you know what? I'm actually going to change my mind. I wanted to. I think it's advantageous for me to just reduce my hand down because I can actually also. I can also get Orangaroo out, and that's an interesting one. I know I can't play the second supporter, but I can reduce my hand completely, and I can force my opponent to M. If they do knock out the Grubbin, then I can hit out with the Lele. So I'm going to pause there. So it's the pressure that just a Buzzsaw with a fighting energy just puts, especially when you have a Grubbin attack. Where are we? That's a 50. Oh, that Parallel City is horrible. Parallel City is horrible. I just wish that first attachment was lightning. That's just experience. Because the grass energy on the Mew would then be able to copy a Bulu. But we shall see. I could Choice Band and hit for 100 and then sweep with the Lele as well. Alternatively, I could just attack with the Lele because I don't want to have the Lele in play. Okay. Skyler Red Candy Vikavolt. See that? Oh, that would have been great. Okay, right. 20 Skyler Red Candy. Has to be Skyler Red Candy Vikavolt. Has to be. Has to be. The only plus point is that I don't feel too bad because I would not have been able to get the Bulu on the bench. Strong charge. I'm going to copy. I'm going to copy Energy Drive. Okay, here we go. That puts pressure now on my opponent. The interesting thing is that my opponent's Parallel City is actually forcing me to have a really small bench, which is reducing the effectiveness, the potential of Lycanroc's Dangerous Rogue attack, I think it is, Dangerous Rogue, to hit out completely. An Ultra Ball. Very, very interesting. Thanks for the follow, Leandro Pringos. Appreciate it. See that discard pile. Lycanroc hits the discard pile, so Lycanroc clearly is not the way forward for my opponent. That's really interesting. That's really interesting. With the strong energy going, but no soup. What was the last thing that was played? Oh yes, soup. No Super Rod of Sudowoodo and Lycanroc back. That was interesting. Very interesting. 110. Let's go Cynthia. Field Blower. I think Field Blower will work. Here. Heavy Ball for the Bulu. There we go. And that puts me at a distinct advantage now because I have Strong Charge and a fully powered Bulu waiting on the deck. I can just feel the game coming back to me. He will go down to 2 prizes, but I think I will have the advantage. Okay, I'm so glad. I'm so glad that they didn't have a Fighting Fury belt. The Choice Band would knock out my Lele. With an energy, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 80 to 60, 740. A Choice Band has to go on there. There goes the Octillery. The biggest threat I see right now is the Rockruff. Can deal with everything else. I would like to get. I know that I've got a Lele in my prizes as well. I would like to get the. I would like to get the Choice Band. But my opponent hasn't found the Choice Band yet. I can't remember if I had a Choice Band in the prizes. So I've got 1, 2. So if I search, I've got 1 on the active, 1 in the discard, and I'm gonna search. Oh, Guzma. Okay, that's gonna hit me for 100. Okay, right. I have to. Yeah, I have to Ultra Ball those away. Do I have a choice band in the... No, I didn't have a choice band in the discard pile. In the prizes, rather. So if I can't save the energies, I will have to just Nature's Judgment, discarding all of the energies. But I need a second backup attacker, which is going to have to be Bulu. I'm also aware that my Lele is very vulnerable. Oh, this is agonizing. Okay, strong charge. Yeah, I've got Skylers. This is tough. This is really tough because that Lycanroc is going to get the final 2 prizes if I don't get the choice band. Got the choice band. Gets the choice band. Putting the Bulu down just in case the Parallel City comes down. Wilderness saves me 2 prizes. Come on, Skyner. No? Did I have a Skyner? No, I've got Gizmo. Corner the Vikavolt was a better plan. Yeah, but I do have Escape Rope and Gizmo. Or do you mean to say you wanted to corner the Vikavolt? Maybe. Well, this is pushing me to the limit at this moment in time. So perhaps, maybe Brook. Did you? Okay, so you just Brooklet Hill that Buzzwole. I was just about to say perhaps Brooklet Hill before you get the Buzzwole. Before you do the Abyssal Hand, but of course you have done that. 2 Gizmos and an Escape Rope will get around corner. You attach to Buzzwole, so I know you haven't got the Lycanroc in hand right now, and that leaves your Rockruff vulnerable. If you were to Jet Punch, I would bring out your Rockruff. Too many to knock out in one turn. Yeah, I mean, like, if you didn't attach anything, yeah, I would have just Escape Roped and then Gizmoed up your Buzzwole and just knocked it out. So, good games. Thank you very much for those games. Appreciate it. Very, very much appreciate it. A couple of codes coming for any viewers? Live and learn. Legit, if you want to put some Garbodors in your deck and play me at any time in the future, just hit me up on the stream, let me know. There's a code for any viewer. Yeah, appreciate it. Got a good deck there, and you play very, very well. Will you be going to Worlds this year? Ah! There we go. No, not this year. Not this year. It's always next year. It's always next year. Okay, so let's just have a quick look at the Bulu deck. Did Giovanni's scheme warrant a place? Not in that match. Not in that match. Perhaps. Perhaps out for a Kukui. Perhaps. Which I do like. I do like Kukui as well. So, but we didn't really use it, to be fair, in 3 matches either. So, you know, would we miss it completely if it was out? And the answer, I would have to say, would be no. I do like that 3 fill bar, 4 choice band in there as well. So we've got a space. Okay. Here's an interesting direction. Okay. This is something that I have featured a little bit in the list beforehand. Minus a lightning, plus a double colorless energy, plus a Clefairy. Now this actually becomes quite aggressive now. And it does create some really interesting plot twists in games. If anyone could just give some feedback as to how smooth the stream is running, that would be appreciated as well, because I can see it from this end, but I may not be able to see it on your end. Wow, okay, so I actually have Lele Star, double Lele Star actually, should be quite useful. Lele Bridget, looking forward to that. Let's see what we have. Fill up just yet. Bridget is prized. Bridget and Cynthia prized. I think I played 3 ends, so Vikavolt prized and a Grass Energy prized.
Clefairy prized. And a choice back prize? No. Alright. No, I think I got 5 out of 6 though. Do I bring out the second Mew right now? I don't really want to, as I don't want to reveal it. Can the Oranguru sit there for a while? Potentially. I'm going to put the Oranguru there. Just that extra drip, drip, drip of Oranguru would help. Let's pop. Let's pop that there. Pop that there. Let's just keep it there. Yeah, I could have Lele'd for Skylar. I'm just going to see how this one pans out because I'm not certain what he's playing at the moment. So, oh, it didn't really matter. I think in retrospect, what I would have done is I would have not gone for the Oranguru. I had the Lele in hand. When I'm at a table, I usually see that's in my hand, but just a bit difficult with PTCGO because you've got to flip through everything, and I knew that there was a timer as well. Hanjin Punk. I'm just hoping to find a Buzzwole Garb deck. Not starting, so okay, let's go with that. It's a shame I haven't got rare candy in my hand. Another fighting deck. Lucario Buzzwole, I guess. Alright, okay, so it's a Lucario. Which also does justify the inclusion of two Mews. He attacks into the Mew. I definitely need to bridge it. Okay. Oh, that's useful. That is useful. Okay, I think I've got this one. Fill up with 2 from Bridget. One will be a Grubbin, and the other will be from Penelth. Tapu Bulu, I guess. Okay.
got to check my prizes. So, lots of rare candies. Is in there. Skylers. Yeah, should be okay. We've got 3. So we got 3 energy prized. No, it's 2 energy. Yeah, 3 energy. 2 energy prize. 2 energy prize. I just laid one down. So. Didn't see energy recycler in there, but don't really want to. Yeah, I could have knocked out the. I could have knocked out the active, but I think in hindsight it might be better just to retreat and pass. And I want to save that Mew. Force him to do a Guzma if he has one. The Buzzwole will knock out the Mew if I start attacking with it as well. So I could have. Okay. Alright, we can live with that. Got Floatstone? Right, you have to evolve now to Lucario GX. You have to, you're committed now. Are you kidding me? Okay. I just want to see whether I've got energy recycler in there as well. I rushed it. Okay, so Gladion will be key. Okay. Oh, this is so maddening. What if I played Escape Rope? It's a thought, isn't it? No, I don't want to play Escape Rope. Let's not that one. Stretch Arch. Don't want to get the lightning. Kind of have to. This is terrifying. Okay. Okay. I want to wait. I want to wait. I think detect. Detect's so annoying. Oh, come on. There's just so many ways that my opponent can attack now. He's going to go into the Lucarios. Oh, I need to read Cantankerous Beatdown. 30 for each damage counter on this Pokemon. Okay, that's useful. That's useful. That means I have to take down the Lucario. Okay. I'm committed. Lucky top deck. Lucky top deck. I think I'm just going to go for one. But I literally have no hand at the moment, so I'm hoping to get something really decent from this. Okay. Energy recycle would be great. This is really difficult. One to think through. I think what's really helped is that my opponent is going for like the Cyclone Kick, hoping that I will not be able to hit the grass energies that are necessary. The problem is that I'm running out of lightning energies now. Goodness me. See what we got. I just drew into my only lightning energy. So to park it on the active would be a waste. Okay. Let's peck at him. At least do 60. Alright, I have to get the Oranguru. Just have to. Let's park that there. If I get an N, I can shuffle that lightning back in. That's why I don't want to attach it. Field blower. Okay. 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 That's done. I do have an out now. I'm just very, very, very reluctant. The alternative is I could actually attack with the Vikavolt as well, which I think I might have to at some stage. Alright, okay. Horn attack. I mean, only if I'm desperate will I attack with the Vikavolt. So he can do 180, which is fine. But he's not going to gain anything from attacking into a Lele. $190 with alright, okay. 160. This is a tough decision now. Okay, push with that. Oh, go Clefairy. Okay, I don't think he's going to attack into the Clefairy. Definitely going to have to strong charge. The energy recycler is somewhere in my prizes. So I will need to get Gladium. Kuzma. 2 retreat on there. That on there has to be the Cynthia. I don't think I can get this one, but Heavy Build Vikavolt? 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 120. If that Fighting Fury belt was off, I could just knock him out. If I had the field blower. Oh. I'm gonna have to attach onto the Clefairy. Do I send him to sleep? Do I send him to sleep and save the Lele? Save it for another turn. Do I? I'll then have the Tapu Bulu. I don't know. It's a tough one. It will knock me out. Alright, I have to. I just have to. I don't want to, but I have to. That was just a tough one. Because I'm out of energy, that's why. Oh god. Without the energy recycler, I cannot find a way through. 4, play 3 grass, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'm totally out of energy. But I do have a double colourless. Somewhere in that stack of 20. Oh, Gladion. Gladion comes to the rescue. Knowing my opponent though, he probably has Guzma in that massive hand of his. Oh gosh, stressful. He just needs a Guzma to win. Oh, poor Clefairy. Poor Clefairy. He's going for his Lele. That's 3 tails on a scoop ups. It might be Lele's. It might be Clefairy's moment to shine. Where's his Guzma? Is his Guzma prized? Oh boy. Oh, what? Really? Okay. I know I have this anyway, but I just want to see if I could have got it this way. Oh, maybe I should have got... Oh, no, I couldn't do that. Okay, strong charge. Alright. If I get his... That'd be 60, 180, 190... 160, 190 could do it. 160, 180. Okay. Can I just see what my convert does? Okay. Right. Get the double colours. Go on. It's a shame. That's a shame. I wanted to get the double colourless to get him. Oh, poor Clefairy. Whack. I just wanted to see whether I could metronome his Dangerous Rogue. But it's a shame. It's a shame. Glad to get the victory. Sad to not see Clefairy win out on that one because it's Team PR Pokemon. So I'm gonna go off and have a little bit of lunch. I'm gonna be streaming round about 1:30. And it's 12 o'clock today, so it's 12 o'clock at the moment. So maybe about between 1 o'clock, 1:30, and I'll be streaming until around about 3 o'clock. I'll be continuing fleshing out this detail. A couple of shout outs. Shout out to Legit. Appreciate that. XX Legit XX1. Shout out to Professor Oaks. Appreciate it, and all the extra followers that we got today. Got a chance if you can. Trying to get to 100. Just pushing this channel. We have been streaming on YouTube. We got a bit of a following there, but I'm really pushing the boat out now with Twitch. So stay on top of things by logging on to www.facebook.com/TBRPokemon. Here's a couple of codes as well. One last code. Give us a couple of shout outs on the chat just before we zoom off. So I hope you enjoyed watching the stream, and we're going to be streaming in about an hour. And of course, like and subscribe on youtube.com/TeamPRPokemon. Appreciate your support. Take care for now. There's the stats. That's the list. So feel free to pause the stream. The stream will be uploaded onto YouTube a little bit later. I might take out the double colourless, might take out the Clefairy, but I always like to give Clefairy a chance. Okay. Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. Take care. Bye bye.